Hillary Clinton is kicking off her campaign in a more conventional way than yesterday's online announcement with a road trip to Iowa. She's headed there in a van named Scooby. No, this is real. A day after she officially entered the race, Clinton is driving, not flying, across country in a 3-vehicle convoy. She will arrive in Iowa on Tuesday. No details have been released as to where or when she'll be stopping along the way. Joining us on the phone from Iowa is Nancy Cordes. Oh, Nancy, you're here. Tell us what the point of this van ride is. She's very folksy. She's one with the people.
Exactly. That's exactly the image they're trying to portray. And if you think about it, any other way that she would have gotten here would have been problematic from an optics perspective. Either she could have flown to Iowa on a private jet, which would have hurt the image that she's trying to set up as being an ordinary American and understanding ordinary Americans. She could have taken a commercial flight and been mobbed by the media, staking her out at the airport, wanting to get that first glimpse of the new Democratic candidate. So this is an approach that she first used when she was a candidate for Senate back in 2000, when she didn't want to be riding around New York State in a chauffeured limo. So she went for an armored chauffeured van instead. She called it the Scooby van because she sort of thought it looked like the Mystery Machine. And the campaign has very eagerly sent out the notion that this was all her idea. She's the one who wanted to do this. And, you know, it's very difficult for us to know exactly where she is. She's just in this one van, as you mentioned, with a couple others following behind. So we'll only see her when she gets here.
And it's certainly more reminiscent, as you said, of her Senate campaign than her first presidential run. But given Hillary Clinton's wealth and status, is there a worry behind the scenes, are you hearing, that this may come off as inauthentic?
You know, I think that that's a risk that they're willing to take because you can get hit either way. Either you get hit with inauthenticity or you get hit by with being someone who's just above everyone else. So you've really got to play it at some point one way or the other. And I'm sure that once this campaign really does get going, like any candidate, she will be flying around in a private jet. So this is sort of one of her first opportunities to show that she's getting to know ordinary people on her journey. And I think even more than portraying herself as someone who's just like you and me or like the average voter, which she's obviously not. What they're really trying to do is show that she understands those people and that she's fought for them throughout the length of her career. And, you know, these images of her taking photos with people at a rest stop, that kind of thing, that's just, they hope, cementing this new image of her that they want to get across after being Secretary of State for several years where she didn't really have that kind of opportunity.
And I think in this effort to get to know everyday people, semantics are key in the sense that they're really calling them everyday people and not the middle class. That's a big shift.
Correct, because they're talking not just about the middle class, but about, working Americans of all income levels. You know, she said in her announcement video that the economy is getting better, the recession has ended, but regular folks just aren't feeling it. Only the top 1% is feeling it in a message that was almost reminiscent of Elizabeth Warren type language. There's been some concern among progressives in the party that perhaps she wasn't going to be speaking to them, that perhaps she was too centrist, maybe too tight with Wall Street. So this is all an effort to show that she gets it. She understands where her party is at. She understands that there's excitement and interest in a message like the one that Warren has been delivering for the past couple of years. And I think both parties understand that there is a real anxiety in this country about wages, and that whoever ends up being able to speak to that anxiety and to really offer some policy prescriptions to help people start earning more again, that person is really going to have a leg up in the general election.
Okay, no doubt we will be following the policy as well as the message. Nancy Cordes, good luck catching up with that Scooby van.
Thank you, Gigi.